Hi everyone, welcome back to Basic for Beginners. Today we will discuss concepts of machine learning so that you can have a basic idea of what I discussed in the last video. But remember one thing, to make the concepts easier to understand, I have reduced them to simpler terms. So don't think what I have said in this video is exactly what happens in machine learning. The video is just to give a basic idea. Now for several years, artificial intelligence has found many applications and recently it has become so popular. So basically, artificial intelligence is a system or a machine that can think and perform tasks by itself, thus mimicking a human brain. Now, how to teach a machine to think and perform? That's where machine learning comes in. Machine learning is one of the methods through which computer systems are taught to think. And there are several ways for how a machine learns, or say, there are ways of machine learning methods. One is supervised learning. Now, you must have seen several puzzles scattered on the internet where different values of x and y are given. Then it is asked that for a particular value of x, what would be the value of y? This is what happens in supervised learning. The machine is given the input values, that is x, and the resultant output value, that is y. This kind of dataset, when given to the machine, is also called labeled dataset. Now, from this data, the machine forms an equation or say a model. Now, when another input value is given, then the machine will predict an output value. Another example of this kind of machine learning is, say we give different pictures as input and it is told that the pictures are of a cat. That is the output. Now, the machine will detect different features that are common in all the input pictures and form the model. The next time when a picture of cat is shown, it will recognize the image and give the answer that it is a cat. That is why supervised learning is widely used in image recognition and forecasting of market, weather, etc. But there is a problem with supervised learning that a lot of label data is required. One has to give numerous values of x and y or a lot of cat images for the machine to make a model. And this inadvertently need human efforts. So the alternative is unsupervised learning. To explain it in an easy way, have you ever played the game of Spot the Difference? In this game, basically, two same scenes are shown side by side and the player has to detect differences between them. Like here, clock is missing from the left hand side scene. Unsupervised learning is almost the same. If given a picture of cat and dog, machine will scan both of them and group them based on their differences and similarities, thus creating a model. Similarly, if given a data, machine will again be able to create a model by finding the underlying patterns. Here, machine is given only the input without the associated output. This kind of data set is termed as unlabeled data. You must have seen this kind of unsupervised learning in recommendation engines, where based on your past history of browsing or purchase, the machine recommends products, movies, dresses, etc. to you. But again, there is a problem. Although unsupervised learning eliminates the need for labeled dataset, the model lacks the accuracy that was provided by the supervised learning. So now what? For that, there is a midway. Semi-supervised learning. It takes the best of both worlds, supervised and unsupervised learning. It uses a labeled dataset, but only in a small amount, to train a machine or say for the machine to make a model. So how is it done? Suppose I have only one or two images of cat. I give that input images with the label cats, that is, the output that the images are of a cat. The machine will make a model. Now I take another image which is unlabeled or say it does not have an output. Machine predicts the image as a cat, although we can see here that it is actually a dog. But the machine will show low chances of confidence of the prediction. Now, in addition to the previous cat images that we have fed to the machine, this image of the dog and its predicted output of the machine, that is, that the image belongs to a cat, will be again entered into the machine. That is, we are now going to give the machine a labeled dataset where the machine itself predicted the output. The machine will then use this new labeled data and improve its model. After several repetitions or iterations of this process, the confidence of the predictions will increase and the model with good confidence will be selected by the machine. In addition, there is one more way of machine learning: reinforcement learning. Here, unlabeled dataset is provided to the machine. Machine creates the model and predicts the output. And you will think that this is what was happening in unsupervised learning. But there is a catch. Sometimes the machine is told if the output is right or wrong in the form of a reward, and accordingly, machine modifies its model. This kind of learning is particularly evident in games. For example, I give a maze to the machine, and as machine goes from different routes, I will tell the machine if it's a victory or defeat. Same goes for chess. So when the machine faces the defeat again and again, it will start changing its strategy or start improving the model. And this is what we call reinforcement learning. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you learned something from this video, please like, share, and subscribe.